Question 7, we're given two numbers written in standard notation and we're asked to write them in scientific notation. I almost always approach these problems in this manner. If you have another technique that always works for you, feel free to use that. But what I will typically do is I will write the decimal place where it belongs. So, where it belongs for this number, it should be here, 2.58, if I'm writing this in scientific notation. Now, you can see that it clearly is much larger than this number, right? 2.58 is a very large number and it needs to be much smaller so that it actually equals the value that we're starting with. So what I'm doing literally is I'm dividing by tens, and you might count how many tens you're dividing by using this as your starting point. You're starting right here, it's 2.58, and as I move forward it's 110, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So I was just counting those with those lines that were down. So I'm dividing by 10 5 times. And in order to do that efficiently, right, that's where we like our negative exponent. So I'll say times 10 to the negative fifth. Remember, each one of those 10 to the negative 1 power, 10 to the negative 1 power, remember, is 1 over 10. And you may be like, really? I didn't know that. Well, look, remember, if I want to get rid of the negative exponent, this is times 10 to the first over 10 to the first. This numerator becomes 10 to the 0 over 10, which is 1 over 10. So yeah, 10 to the negative 1 power is a tenth, right? I'm dividing by 10. And you can see as I divide by 10, each time I divide by 10, I'm moving from that starting point where the red line is back to where the decimal was supposed to be at the 2.58. So let's try that technique again for B. So we're right here. The decimal needs to live right after the 1. So I've got 1.5322. And I can see that this is much smaller. I need a much larger number. So I've placed my decimal point here at the 1.5, and I need to move it. And this time, because it's getting larger, I'm multiplying by tens. I need to move it 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So I'm going to multiply this times 10 to the third power, because each time I multiply by a 10, this decimal is conveniently just moving over 1, over 1, and over 1. So that's my answer, 1.5322 times 10 to the third power.